Hello everyone, I'm welcoming you all once again to this channel. So in today's session of Fortran programs, we will see how to use the NINT function, that is the nearest integer function. So let's go. So for this, the use of NINT function, we will try to solve this problem. So here the mangoes cost of rupees 60.80 per dozen is given. So it is required to find the cost of x number of mangoes to the nearest paisa and print the answer as rupees and paisa. So let's go for the code to solve this particular problem. So here is our code. So the program we have started with mango, and the integer data types that we are defining as rupees, paisa, cost and quantity, and real for cost of dozen, as the number is given as 60.80. That's why we are taking cost of dozen in real. And next one is to enter, like we want to enter the cost of dozen and the quantity from the keyboard. And here we will find out the cost in paisa. So the cost is equal to nearest integer type and cost of dozen into 100 by 12, where 100 is to convert the rupees into paisa, and 12 is for the quantity that is in a dozen, and then the quantity which we want to calculate the cost for. Next, to convert it into rupees, we want to divide this cost divided by 100 with 100. Next, paisa is cost minus rupees into 100, and at the end we want to print the cost of the dozen of mangoes, and for then the quantity, then in rupees and in paisa. So let's try to code the same. So here I am opening gedit mango.f90. So here let's start the program. So the program mango, and then implicit non, then here we want to define integer data type for rupees, paise, then cost, and then quantity. Next we will define real data type for cost of dozen, next we want to enter the cost of dozen and cost of the quantity from the keyboard. So enter the value of cost of dozen and quantity. Next is read that from the keyboard, read cost of dozen, then quantity, okay. Next is we will try to calculate the cost. So for here we will use the NINT function, and then cost of dozen into 100.0 divided by 12.0, because this cost of dozen is a real data type, that is this real, and here we are doing all the calculation using 100.0 and 12.0. Then multiply this with the quantity, and at the end this NINT function will convert this entire calculation into an integer. That's why this cost is given as integer data type. And next what we want to print the rupees. So for that we are calculating the rupees here. So the rupees is equal to cost by 100 because this cost is calculated in paisa, so rupees will be cost by 100 and paise will be remaining rupees from that cost. So cost minus rupees into 100. Okay, so now this is done. So next work is to print our result. So print, so first we want to print the cost of dozen of mango, that is cost of dozen. And next is cost of quantity. So the quantity we want to enter, so the cost of quantity, then comma quantity, and next will be in rupees or in quantity of mangoes, which will be in rupees. So rs comma rupees, then paise ps, then which will be in paise. So okay, fine. So now end the program, that is mango. So also we can print this cost to see which kind of value it is returning. So for that I am also giving another print statement here. So that print statement will return us the cost. So the cost that we want to print as cost is equal to cost. Okay, so let's save this and execute whether it is okay or not. We can check there. Control okay. So here G Fortran mango, then mango. So there is one error here. What is that error? Okay, instead of one single parenthesis I have given two parentheses. Okay, let's go to our gedit and here I am editing this parenthesis. Okay, fine. Then G Fortran. Okay, fine. Now dot slash mango. So it is asking that enter the value of cost of dozen and quantity. So the cost of dozen we can take as per the question, that is 60.80, and quantity here I am taking 100, and here you can see that the cost is 50667, which is a integer, not a floating number, and the cost of dozen of mangoes of 60.80. So this is, you know, that this is computer, and we for a particular one we can use the double precision and all. And then cost of quantity of 100 mangoes, the rupees is equal to 506, and in paisa it is 67. So this way we can calculate, and we can use some different functions in our program. So this was for NINT function, and some further functions we will use in our upcoming codes. So thank you all, and so this much for today. So bye bye, we will see we will meet in our upcoming videos. So